Everyone was on the same page, and you got a chance to see the results.
So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Katie against Ingram. Williamson outside. Now the pass to Hayes. It's Ingram on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in the season.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
No good on the second free throw.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
Passes it to Hayes. Ingram outside. Back to Hayes. High post shot. The putback. Rebounded by the Nets. Harden outside. Outside Jordan. Back to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And the Nets lead by 3.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Now here's Ingram. He had 22 points in the win against Orlando. That one goes in.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Dinwiddie passes to Jordan. To the inside, Gasol. Then Gasol with the dunk.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
And he really controlled the pace of the game by getting to the line. The D could not slow him down, and he took advantage of it. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Griffin comes in for Junior, and it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Durant. Brooklyn's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. It's Jordan on the wing. Back to Harden. Outside Jordan. Now Porter. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Dinwiddie covering. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, no good by New Orleans. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Brooklyn. That shot by Griffin, no good. New Orleans gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ingram with it, defended by Dinwiddie. And Hayes kicks to Ingram, and the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Right side, Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always
and he knocks down the first one.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
5 to shoot. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Nets leading by 6. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Pass to Hayes. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in. Ingram's got 12 in the game.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Otto Porter is in attack mode. When he gets to the rim, he gets there in a hurry.
Ingram outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. 14 points for him.
He's on a roll. Brandon Ingram believes he's one of the best scorers in this league, and he is showing it tonight.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 6. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. discussed what they have to face night in and night out.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first half, where they, hitting on all cylinders, playing good brand of ball, moving fast, playing great defense, and I feel like we're at that level to start the game, and then, it's about who can last at that level the longest.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Hart is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Hayes, and it's Alexander Walker in at the one spot. And that one's good, Ingram.
And it's almost unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the rock like that. Just superb at maneuvering through the deep.
Now, here is Irving. The pass to Dinwiddie from past the arc. Rebounded by Hart. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's a 1-2. Passes it to Hart. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Nets leading by 6. Outside Irving. Kicks it to Port. Dinwiddie outside. Let's go. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. Inside. Oh, that was something else.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here is Irving. Scoring wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now he's averaging about 19 points a game.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Here's Ingram. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
And he makes the first. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. What we need to see. now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Ball against Irving. Takes the three. That one, no good. New Orleans will take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
Staying unselfish, keeping your eyes up. So important for a young player. Zion, mature beyond his years.
Here's Dinwiddie, following the score by New Orleans. He kicks it to Muscala. Drops in the tray. Muscala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
Here's Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 8.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Adams down low. He's covered by Brown. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
And that one misses. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters, but ultimately your teammates got to feel like you played for them, and that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural, others like myself had to evolve into it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall.
Last outing against the 76ers looked really strong. He scored 18 points, and on top of that, also grabbed 3 rebounds. He's one of the reasons they're so hot right now. He made a great contribution in that one, and Kevin, let's see if they can keep it going.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Greg, he did some fantastic things in that one. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Ball feeling it out a bit. Over Irving. No good off the back of the rim. Nets leading by 11. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Gasol dishes to Irving. Three-pointer on the way. Gasol no good. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. A 1-2 kicks to Bledsoe. Williamson up top. Here's a 1-2. Rebound, Brooklyn. Harris outside. Irving from long range. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for the Nets. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Bledsoe passes to Williamson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Williamson's got his second basket of the game.
Facing up, showing the jump shot. Zion saying, you can't give me that.
Durant down low. Here's Muscala. It's not going to go for him. Adams, some nice D. They've been struggling here.
Jugadores tan raros, no
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell
los
for sure.
entiendo, tío.
Pass to Williamson. Outside, ball. Second shot opportunity, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
It's hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That's good from Ball.
In this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Jordan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pelicans trail by 11. Bledsoe outside. Nice defense from KD. Brooklyn's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. And it's Jordan with the jam.
What strength by DeAndre. Really love seeing him sky up for the thunderous slam.
Here's Ball. 17 points in his last outing. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, here's Irving. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on the New Orleans Pelicans. The Nets have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. The first one falls. You know, Greg, you probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I'd say that might have been the one difference.
You know, when you talk to Kyrie, smart guy, cerebral guy, thinks about the game at the highest level. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Goes up on the block. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Pass the ball. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with this offense.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And Adams now top of the key to the paint and stolen by Jordan. In transition, here come the Nets. Junior with the ball. They grab their own miss. Outside Irving. Stolen away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Covered by Irving, and the Pelicans miss again.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Gasol passes to Jordan. It's good. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Hey, Smitty, Steve Kerr talked about how Michael Jordan scared his teammates into becoming better players. Would that kind of approach, you think, work today with players entering the league?
You know, I think you have to be careful, yes. But I think on a general, if you're looking at just a blank sheet of paper on how to get guys motivated, I think it takes as leaders, which it starts with ownership, management, coach, and best players. If they work hard and they see the blueprint that way, they usually follow.
Brooklyn on defense. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And the pass to Alexander Walker. Dish now to Williamson. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Williamson's got his third basket of the night.
Understands how to use pick and rolls. Zion doing a great job in these sets.
To the middle. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by KD. And the Nets lead by 19. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Philadelphia.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
And the Nets with possession here. The Pelicans make their last shot. And that one drops. Irving's got 17.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Gasol passes to Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Harden gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Passes to Alexander Walker. And here is Williamson. Jordan with some nice D. There's 1:17 left in the first half. Pops it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
To the paint, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Irving dishes to KD. And they pick up 2.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Alexander Walker. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Just 4 to shoot. Hayes, no good. And here are the Nets. They're on a 20-6 run. Here's Harden. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and being able to get off the shot.
The Nets have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And a new group in for the Nets. Brownie's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Blake Griffin comes in for Junior. Porter's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And both free throws good for James Harden. 20 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now here's Ingram. He's got 20. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Brooklyn holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and They do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we playing together. Everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Brandon Ingram has been
vale, el emparejamiento de Steven
definitely
Adams.
been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. Durant is out there with Junior. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Harris inside the line. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for Brooklyn. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move. He's not afraid to go at defenders.
Hijo de puta.
When you mix ball's length
Todavía
and
solo ahí.
timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
No good from Bledsoe.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're
Finalmente su canasta.
massive. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Bledsoe following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Up top, Adams, defended by Gasol. Bledsoe looking around. Clock at 4. Over Harden. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got his second basket.
The defender's in position to contest, but Bledsoe not one to turn down a challenge.
He has a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that.
Qué falta, si no he hecho nada.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate.
And the first one drops.
An underrated two-way player. Bledsoe wows you with his offense, but he's also made the all-defensive first team.
And so he hits both. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to KD.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Bledsoe with it. He has 6. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Harden. Pass to Irving. To the left side wing. And stolen by Williamson. Ball against Irving. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Irving from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Dios.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Ball, the pass to Adams. Here's Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
The pass to Durant. Tipped away. 6 to shoot.
Serio.
Lays it up and banks it in. Ingram's got 24 points.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Harden outside. Passes it to Gasol. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Brooklyn, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. And the first one at the line is good. Mike Muscala is checked in for Durant. And he makes the first but misses the second. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Irving passes to Gasol. Harris with it. Now guarded by Ball. Irving kicks to Harris. Clock at 6. No good. Some solid defense from Ingram. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williamson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. It's going to be Williamson shooting. It's going to be on James Harden. For New Orleans, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big picture on the court and in the public eye.
Now, here is Irving. 22 points for him. And, oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Inside. And it's Bledsoe. That time on the assist from Williamson. Williamson's got 6 assists here tonight. Brooklyn leading by 19 points. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Harris. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Out left to the wing. Williamson, the pass to Adams. Williamson against Gasol. And Adams kicks the ball. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bledsoe. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. It's an 18-point lead. Gasol against Williamson. Harris outside. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. And it's good for 2. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the 3rd. Here's Ball. And Adams kicks to Ingram. Bledsoe against Harden. Second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 18 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He has 7. Muscala. And again, Brooklyn.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Mr. Blake Griffin comes in for Junior. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Joe Harris. Adams, the pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Ball. 11 points in the game. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Dinwiddie dishes to Harden. Jordan the pass to Harden. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
New Orleans has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Good work there as it goes. Brooklyn leading by 20. Now Dinwiddie. He's got 7. Harden the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Did that 7-1 wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Dinwiddie covering. They get it again, and it's blocked. Porter looking it over. Over Hart. Porter, no luck. Well, for New Orleans, shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And that one is hammered home.
That's how you set the table, and everybody gets to eat.
Now here's Harden. 16 points for him. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. 6 to shoot. Left side Adams. Here's Hart. Misses the 3. Brooklyn leading by 22. Pops it up for Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Aprueba esta. ¿Qué voy a decir? Que estaba viendo hablar. Esa ayuda porque estaba viendo hablar.
He's checked in for New Orleans. New Orleans has gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Pass to Alexander Walker. Adams with it. Tries from 10. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Porter, here we go. Griffin, no one around him. No good with the triple. And Adams has got the ball here for the Pelicans.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Ingram. Dinwiddie with the rebound. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Harden finds Dinwiddie. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Dinwiddie's got 12 points in the game.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Dinwiddie with the bucket. Dinwiddie's got 7 points here in this quarter. Pelicans shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. The pass to Adams. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Harden against Ingram. Second chance shot. To the left wing. Pass to Hart. Pocket 6. They shoot again. Hayes down low. Griffin's there. Here's Alexander Walker. Dinwiddie covering. That one good for 2. 9 points in the game so far.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
He's not looking at the score. He's staying focused. And he's
they rely on him for being competitive and bringing energy.
Now here's Adams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to fire down low.
And you have other methods as well. You could deny or you could just front the post.
Dinwiddie, a putback. Great positioning on the putback. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You've got to hand it to DeAndre. His relentless approach on the boards, paying dividends.
Over to the wing. Here's Hart. From the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Nets out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back right after this. Here now a chance to show you assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. That's the Pelicans 5. Pass to Gabriel. Lots of room. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Some good young guards coming out of that program.
And another one, Jay, that comes to mind, Fred VanVleet, also a former Shocker. Both he and Fred, they are knockdown shooters.
That free throw good from Shamet. Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing. You want your ball handlers to be great free throw shooters, especially at the end of games. Shamet provides that.
Here's Alexander Walker. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Here's Gabriel. No good on that one. Nice D from Porter. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. Here's Shamet. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
I don't get it. He was so efficient in the first half, 0 turnovers, but since the break, he's been a disaster.
New Orleans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. And here are the Nets. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Irving. Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Now here's Williamson. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Offensive rebound. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. KD's checked in for Brooklyn.
Kevin Durant.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Feeds it to Brown. Well, players now, Steve, seem to have a lot more power to demand a trade. Talk about what that does for the future of small market teams.
You know, Kevin, I think, let's be honest, it makes it tougher for the small market teams. The one solution, I think, is if you have a team that is very close-knit, if you get the right superstar and he's happy, if you have a chance to maybe win a championship, that keeps those stars in place.
It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Great hustle by KD, staying competitive after the miss.
Here's Marshall after the made shot from KD. Marshall passes to a one-do. Dishes to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Unloads from 9 and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
The shot's good from Irving.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Pass to Williamson. Now here's Marshall. Back to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Irving with the ball. There's the pass to KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Now here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Delivering as much punishment as he receives. Zion is a scary sight coming at you.
Irving passes to Shamet. Brown outside. And KD, here we go. He gets it in there. Durant's got 10 points here in the second half.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Marshall. The feed to Williamson. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williamson's got 19 points.
Wow, Zion wears down the defender, and he was ready to take the last second shot.
Passes it to Muscala. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Brown. And here is Irving. Pass to Shamet. Good on the bucket.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
The Pelicans shooting 47%. Pretty solid. Pass to Awundu. Down low. Here's Williamson. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. Williamson's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Irving. And there's the pass to Muscala. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving drives in. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Irving's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Williamson double team. And the pass to Awundu. And last season we saw the NBA All-Star Game introducing a target scorer, Greg, to end the game, and instead of running out the clock. Did you like that, and would you widen its use?
No question it's being looked at maybe for overtimes or tournament games. You know, Adam not shy about exploring new ideas. And I got to be honest, going into the All-Star game, I wasn't a fan of the proposed changes.
Me too.
But once you saw it all play out, I have to say I was entertained. And I applaud the commissioner and the players in the league for buying in. And I think the fan experience was made all the more better.
Good point. Here's Williamson. And he uses the glass on the layup. Williamson's got 23 points.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
KD with it. Now defended by Williamson. Here's Green. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
That takes poise, patience, and vision. Great pass by Kevin Durant.
Passes it to Awundu. He dishes it to Marshall. Over Muscala. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And then Durant with the jam.
Durant with those long arms, able to attack the defense while protecting the ball.
We know, Greg, the NBA is full of superstars, yet you can foul out of the game after 6 personal fouls, and some have suggested instead just tacking on an extra free throw when a player commits their 6th plus foul, and then they can stay in the game.
You know, I think something along those lines could make sense. No doubt it's tough to see the marquee player riding the bench because it's not just the 6th foul, right? In some coaches, you pick up 2 in the first quarter, you're done for the quarter. You pick up a 3rd in the second, you're done for the half.
Yeah.
So I would like to see something, but I think it's got to also be fair. Maybe you get free throws and another possession. Maybe something along those lines might be in the best interest of the game.
I like it. Here's Irving. The Pelicans make their last shot. 3-pointer. The rebound by Awundu.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Marshall passes to Gabriel. Here's Awundu. Good.
The defense seized up just a little bit there, and it cost him dearly.
Here's Irving. 1:53 left to play here in the 4th. Uncovered. No good that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Awundu. He's covered by Shamet. Awundu. That's good. Awundu's got 4 this quarter. 1:39 left in the 4th. Now Shamet. Pass to Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 33 points for Kyrie Irving.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Junior's checked in for Muscala. Porter comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Good on both. And Smitty, we see the success and the great talent level in the WNBA. Do you ever think we're going to see a woman on an NBA roster?
Well, Kevin, that's a good question. Let's look at the history of the game. We've had 2 women drafted, Denise Long back in 1969 and Lucia Harris in 1977. I will say this, Kevin, I do believe so. I think in my era, there's one player I got a chance to watch and play against that could have played for sure with Cheryl Miller.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. To the wing on the left. Makes it off the glass.
With the body to carve out space, Zion Williamson goes to work and gets it done.
Now here's Dinwiddie. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Great open look there.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Pass to Williamson. Over Green, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you next time.
Show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more in the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Get or you get got, the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my place. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the states. Yeah, they run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing. Yeah, just a touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hear me last and now they got time. Just a touchdown. rappers doing numbers, don't I?
Dos
Drop an album,
Lakers.
then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah, got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all the greats is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah, they run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's me dropping, they just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? That don't mean nothing. Yeah, just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just
Taking a break from the awards to recognize another winner. If you haven't picked them up yet, the Winning Shoe Creator Challenge design is in the NBA store and it's available for everyone. We jumped in the game recently, sported the kicks, and took on our winning designer, the Big Apple. The season may be over, but we'll still be out there and we'll be on the lookout for those mint Jordans.
The flat spin 360, often imagined, accomplished just this once. The turbocharged Kia K5.
Continuing our 2K TV awards, it's time for My NBA, our deepest game mode. And this player topped the charts with the number of wins and with an 86% win ratio. Global J2X takes the My NBA MVP title.
That's amazing. I never thought this would happen. So it's truly an honor to be recognized. Just having fun. I just want to shout out all the people that I played in leagues in. Keeping the game fresh. All the devs like Mike Wang, LD, Ronnie, of course. Appreciate the opportunity, and I'm very thankful.
Now, before we announce this year's 2K TV Interactive Wizard, here's another interactive question for you. And we can't make this one easy, so listen up.
NBA 2K22 cover athlete and WNBA star Candace Parker joined us on 2K TV as a part of our ongoing series Uninterrupted this year. She told us the story of one of her heroes, WNBA legend Lisa Leslie.
So here's a question. How many MVP titles do Lisa Leslie and Candace Parker have between the two of them? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? Well, I'm sure this winner answered that correctly. It's the 2K TV Interactive Wizard. For the dedicated 2K TV viewer, this award will go to the user who answered the most 2K TV Interactive trivia questions correctly. And for the longtime viewers, this name may sound familiar. A repeat from 2K19. Congratulations once again, Lucaron90. Way to pull out the right responses under pressure and knowing a lot about the league, history, and our game. Our next award is the Kia Pro-Am MVP. Our Pro-Am is no joke, and here you'll find 3-on-3 games and 5-on-5 games against arguably the toughest competition in NBA 2K. And this year's Kia Pro-Am MVP is Clutch GC. Congratulations! Finally, it's time to announce our 2K TV WOW Top Play of the Year winner. We had thousands of entries, more than 150 contenders, and from our 4 seasonal winners and a very close decision, you chose Toy Soldier 98 as our winner of 1 million VC for Top Play of the Year. That's right, our winter winner took home the grand prize and it wowed us all. Until 2K22, here's a look at the best moments from Season 7.
I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. Welcome to a brand new episode of 2K TV. This is so exciting. We are virtual fans right now in a live NBA game.
That's right. We're inside the bubble right now, joining a bunch of fans to watch some NBA action.
I wish I could high five you right now. Can we try it?
Oh,
Oh,
like that.
here we go.
Yeah,
Who is this guy? Who is this guy messing up our high five?
This is Alexis Morgan reporting live from the wreck.
What's up, Afro? I'll get that steal. Nice D pass. There we go.
In the flesh, large and in charge. You name it. I am it.
Large and in charge, baby.
I'm really excited about that and honored. When I got the call, I don't remember exactly when it was, but when I got it, I was like, really? The actual cover or like the China cover or like be specific? And they was like, no, the actual game. I was like, dang, that's a real accomplishment. You know, only a select few, you know, been able to grace this cover, so it's truly an honor.
Oh my God, Chuck. We got a logo, Chuck. Logo Jordan in the building. Let's go.
What are some of your favorite modes in 2K?
I am huge on my career play. I play my career all the time. When my little cousins come over, we play just play mode, and I am not a believer in letting little kids win. So like my little cousin DJ, he gets mad at me all the time because I beat it.
I know you have some favorite teams, some favorite players. Tell me about those.
Well, I have teams that I love depending on, you know, the season.
Are you a fair weather fan?
Yes,
or no,
yes,
what do they call them? They call them...
I'm a bandwagger. I'm a proud bandwagger. I really am.
This is a tough question, but who's the best my player of all time?
We all are.
Freak.
Oh, gee. Being selfish. It's been fun.
Right? I mean, we'll just...
I said all of us. Down to the OG, down to the best shape.
How are you doing?
Hey, man, ATM money whenever you need it. I'm in the building. I'm happy to be here.
What was the first thought that went through your head when they gave you the call to come back in this epic storyline?
The first thought was me. They sure they called the right person? But you know what, man? It's just really been an honor. I have to pinch myself.
You said that you might rap or sing.
Me and you sing?
I could sing too.
All right, well, we sing it.
Okay, so we've got some topics. Barbecue chicken.
Yes.
Any songs or raps?
Barbecue chicken. Why don't you try?
Okay.
Give me a beat.
Barbecue chicken. Like my Micken. Oh, okay. It's a part of the ficken. Oh, but you tricking.
Oh, thank you.
Cause you
just made my day.
You cooking it in the kitchen.
Hey,
we're gonna put these in the bloopers, but this is not going in the regular interview. No.
Put this on so you have a disguise. So, hey, that's the girl that rhymed Micken with chicken. Mom, what's Micken? That's the best interview I've ever had in my life. Thank you.
You recently tweeted about how you've been helping patients battling COVID. You're in the medical field, so I just want to say thank you to everybody working in that field during this incredibly tough time. You talk about coming home and grinding and playing 2K. How much does it mean to you to come home and jump into NBA 2K? And what does that mean to you?
You know, the thing is, I love working in healthcare just as much as I love playing video games. I think just, coming home from a long day after seeing all the things I do on my daily, on a daily, it's just, I think it's nice to come home, relax, jump in a party with boys, play some NBA 2K. I love it.
Last year, we talked about your daughter playing NBA 2K, and now I have to ask you, what does she think about the WNBA being in the game?
Well, can I just tell you that, first of all, we established a rule in our house. You're not allowed to play the same team against each other. So she always picks the Sparks. So it forces me to choose between all the other WNBA teams. And as a competitor, I don't want to play with the Minnesota Lynx. Like, I don't want to play with Seattle Storms.
Ooh, I was on the edge of my seat after that final. We are here with Ty Devo, aka Two-Way Rocco. Ty, how are you feeling after that big victory?
Exhausted, mentally, emotionally. It's been a long day, and I'm glad it's over.
I want to see that Mavs and Raptors rivalry going on. I see Dimes try to take Kenny center, try to take his center. I see what's going on out there. So Dimes, I don't need you to go for MVP season, and hopefully Kenny doesn't get MVP anymore since Sick is gone.
Nah, yeah, we can't have that, man. He just left last year.
Yeah, I like that, Dimes. I like it.
What do you say? I don't know. It sounded like T-Mac clown pants. That's what I heard.
Thank you, 2K community. Thank you, 2K. I hope to see everybody in the park, in the city, and please go put them Jordan 1 mint conditions on. I really appreciate it.
The big question, though, is have you ever in the 3 events put now online?
Yes, it was 2K20.
Had to go back a whole game.
I would have asked 10-year-old Dave what you wanted to be when you grew up. What would you have said?
I think 10-year-old Dane would have been like, I want to be an NBA player. But if you would have asked me that maybe a year or 2 before that, I probably would have told you I want to be in the WWF or WWE, should I say.
You wanted to be a wrestler.
I did. I love wrestling like that deep.
That's it. Busted. Yeah. Oh, good defense. Good shot.
All right.
El entrenador de Golden State le pide un tiempo muerto.
Igualmente las cosas se me ocurren, ¿no?
Está costando mantenerse en el partido.
Vamos a ver si lo solucionan en esta jugada. No pueden seguir fallando.
Aquí tenemos a Poole, cubierto por Siakam.
Seguro que él mismo reconoce que debería haber anotado ese tiro.
El tiro es bueno. La jugada fue de Van Vliet.
Han empezado con una buena ventaja gracias a su juego interior.
Están acumulando puntos gracias a sus buenas acciones en la zona.
El balón le llega a Weissman. A la zona. Anota apoyándose en el tablero.
Bonita asistencia y finalizó a la perfección.
Será balón para Toronto. Y aquí está McGee. Otra vez Siakam. Y convierte la bandeja a tablero.
Le sacan mucha ventaja en puntos anotados en la pintura.
Y a la defensa la están sacudiendo demasiado para mi gusto.
Buscan algo de chispa.
Llevan una racha muy mala en ataque y necesitan una canasta.
Esta vez el árbitro pita en contra de Pascal Siakam. Es su primera falta del partido. Defiende Toronto. 15 puntos de diferencia. Le han hecho falta durante el lanzamiento. 2 tiros libres para él. Dispondrá de sus primeros tiros libres de la noche.
Cuando esta temporada acude a la línea, anota el 74% de sus oportunidades.
El primero acaba dentro. los dos. Rey. Y pitan falta durante el tiro. Le han cazado en el salto y dispondrán de 2 tiros libres. Y el primero desde la línea entra. Y convierte los 2 desde la línea.
No van a
La
inventar,
juega Parker. El tapón es de Siakam.
Su control de los rebotes está siendo absoluto.
Sí, podríamos decir que incontestable. Vaya forma de comenzar el partido.
Ha salido fuera, le toca jugar a Golden State.
Creo que ese pase le pilló desprevenido. Reaccionó demasiado tarde.
Ajuste rápido de los Raptors. El balón es para los Warriors. Pierden por 15. Aquí tenemos a Poole. Aún no ha anotado. Bashal. Lo ha tocado. Salen al ataque los Raptors. Adentro. Rey. Ahí va el mate.
Ya cuentan con una buena ventaja gracias a sus buenos porcentajes con el tiro.
Sí, han anotado bien desde el salto inicial y no han bajado el ritmo.
Saca a la derecha. Bashal. Y le cae un gorro. Rey, cubierto por Green. Hacia la zona exterior derecha. 6 en el reloj. Magruder. Boucher. No hubo suerte, han luchado en los tableros, pero no han anotado. Parker. Y el triple sale desviado. El balón es para los Raptors. Van ganando por 17.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
El primer tiro libre entra. Y entra el tiro, 2 seguidos desde la línea. El balón es para los Warriors. 19 puntos de diferencia. Parker por la derecha. Suelta una bomba. Va a ser que no. Van Vliet, en defensa. Rey. Entra su segundo tiro. Ha empezado bien con 2 de 2.
Así es como se aprovechan las oportunidades en la zona. Excelente definición.
No están encontrando mucha resistencia en la pintura, así que imagino que seguirán atacándolo.
Aquí está Pascal. No ha inaugurado aún su cuenta particular. Posición exterior para Green. 5 segundos de posesión. Le han hecho falta durante el tiro. Irá a la línea para lanzar 2 tiros libres. Es la primera vez que va a la línea.
Y como tirador que anota el 85% de sus tiros libres, hay que contar con que convierta sus lanzamientos desde la personal.
Y en cuanto coge ritmo en la línea de tiros libres, como él en esta temporada, puede seguir hasta el final.
No logra el primero. No logra el segundo. Rey, cubierto por Green. Pasa por el aro y consigue su canasta número 3. Ha empezado con un 3 de 3 perfecto.
No han perdido el tiempo, ya tienen una buena ventaja. Están bien en ataque y en defensa.
Sí, salieron muy enchufados, están muy concentrados.
Aquí tenemos a Poole. Aún está buscando sus primeros puntos del partido. Pashal. Y fallan una y otra vez.
Hizo bien a pesar del fallo. Logró crearse espacio para lanzar cómodamente. Siguen anotando y aumentando su ventaja.
Están rindiendo bien en ataque y en defensa, Jorge. Están jugando un gran baloncesto.
Posición exterior para Parker. Ese rebote es para Flynn.
Ah, ya pasó de esta horripilancia. Muestran el bonus, tío. No, nada de Willy también. Curry 0 puntos, tío.
Casi han pasado 3 minutos y medio de juego del segundo cuarto. Pitan falta en el lanzamiento, conceden 2 tiros libres por el contacto. Se la señalan a Andrew Wiggins. Va a lanzar sus primeros tiros libres de la noche.
Tengo un buen contrato con Aldama,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Primer tiro libre dentro. Anota ambos desde la personal. Aquí tenemos a Carrera. Aún no ha sumado puntos. A ver si consiguen arrancar.
A ver si es verdad. Se han quedado paralizados en ataque.
Al interior. Se eleva en el poste alto. Y se queda algo corto. Empezará a jugar Toronto. Siakam en el exterior. Desviado. El balón sale de la pista, pero los Raptors conservan la posesión. Y ahora vamos a ver de nuevo ese fantástico tapón móvil one.
Y eso es justo lo que necesita un equipo que va por detrás. Energía defensiva.
Cogerle el punto al tiro, pero aún no ha dado resultado.
Curry entra, canasta. ¡En cesta!
Lo sabía desde el principio, sabía que iba a soltar una bomba.
Aquí tenemos a Dinwiddie. Anotó 10 puntos en su último partido. Le llega el balón a McGee. La juega Van Vliet. Tira. Se queda solo y anota la suspensión. Remontar este partido se pone cuesta arriba.
Y por lo que hemos visto hasta ahora es bastante improbable que suceda.
Wiggins no No se anda con contemplaciones.
Pases de estos le hemos visto a montones.
Empezará a jugar Toronto. A la banda derecha. Siakam consigue anotar.
No se le puede reprochar su aportación al equipo. Ha anotado bien.
Los Warriors lo están pasando mal.
24 puntos Siakam, tío.
Curry con el balón. Anotó 29 puntos en su último partido. Rebote de Pascal Siakam.
Nah, con Siakam no puedo, tío, mi jugador.
No es que los defensas se hayan dado mucha prisa en volver a defender.
Al menos la jugada ha sido bonita.
Curry con el balón. Cubierto por Dinwiddie. Anota su segunda cesta de este partido. Un 2 de 7 poco convincente. Van Vliet progresa. Terminó su último partido con 18 puntos. Dinwiddie progresa. Ahora defendido por Wiseman. 5 para tirar. Y le taponan. Thompson por la izquierda. Y pitan la falta. Le han tocado en el salto y tendrá 2 tiros libres. Son sus primeros tiros libres del partido.
Y con su promedio actual de tiros libres, que es del 87% esta temporada, les encanta que acuda a la línea de tiros libres.
Y ha mejorado en ese aspecto desde la temporada pasada. Parece que ahora está algo más cómodo en los tiros libres.
Encesta el primero.
Han anotado todos los tiros libres. Es fundamental hacerlo cuando vas perdiendo.
Anota los 2 Thompson. El balón es para los Raptors. Posición exterior para Dinwiddie. La saca para Van Vliet. La enchufa desde más allá del triple.
Por un momento parecía que se iba a ir al descanso sin anotar, pero ha vuelto a la vida.
Locura. Debe dar gracias a la asistencia de Stephen Curry.
Les está costando impedir que anoten en la zona.
Deberían saber que si no se lo ponen difícil van a seguir metiendo balones dentro. Uno nunca se cansa de tirar desde tan cerca. Está haciendo sentir su presencia en la primera parte, Sixto. De momento está siendo muy eficaz.
Todos los puntos en zona, tío. Toda la ventaja que tienen son los puntos en zona de Siakam. Los puntos de Pascal.
Y es el turno de los Warriors. El balón le llega a Len. Le cargan la falta a Javal McGee. Es su primera falta. Y aquí está Wiggins. Terminó su último partido con 8 puntos.
Ha perdido el poco tino que tenía en el primer cuarto.
Y rebota en la base del aro.
Hoy han estado muy serios bajo los tableros, Jorge. No han dejado escapar ni un rebote.
Y es que tienen una gran ventaja de dobles dígitos.
El balón le llega a Len. Wiggins. Curry en el exterior. Y sí, esta vez la asistencia ha sido de Wiggins.
Tiene una gran templanza. Se prepara, se toma su tiempo y te mata.
Dos defensores contra Siakam. Y el balón no es para nadie. Salto entre dos. El balón es para los Raptors. Siakam se enfrenta a un 2 contra 1. Los árbitros han señalado salto entre dos. Ahora juegan los Raptors. Dinwiddie, defendido por Curry. 4 segundos de posesión. Van Vliet irá de 3. Tapón de Thompson. Se les ha acabado la posesión. No han podido tirar a tiempo. Curry en el exterior. Thompson en el exterior. Wiggins en el exterior. Buena acción defensiva de Siakam.
Había demasiados defensores para anotar con su acostumbrada pericia.
El tapón es de Len. Otro tapón. Robo de Siakam. Dinwiddie. Pero lo recuperan. Es bueno el tiro de McGee. La juega Curry. Con 7. El balón le llega a Len. Wiggins. Y aquí está Len. 6 segundos de posesión. Falla desde la línea de 3.
Se esfuerza, pero las piezas no terminan de encajar para él.
Tapón de Len. Ha salido el balón. Los Raptors conservan la posesión. Le llega el balón a McGee. Le han hecho una falta muy dura y dispondrá de 2 tiros libres. Será de Alex Len. Es la primera vez que acude a la línea de personal esta noche.
Por supuesto, nos gustaría verle mejorar su porcentaje de tiros libres. Ronda el 60% y no se le da nada bien.
Ha sido un año más complicado de lo que esperaba en la línea de personal. Y esta temporada sus estadísticas han empeorado.
Shoot 2. Anota el tiro libre McGee.
Todavía no les he visto fallar desde la línea de tiros libres en este cuarto. Es fundamental para conservar su ventaja.
Los tiros libres te pueden hacer mucho daño y que acabes pagando caro el cometer falta.
Encesta ambos. El balón es para los Warriors. El balón le llega a Len. Wiggins. Suspensión en caída. Desviado. Siakam en el exterior. Watanabe. Balón robado por Len. Corren al contraataque. Wiggins. Han pitado falta en el tiro. Tendrá 2 oportunidades desde la línea de personal. Fred VanVleet suma una falta. Es la segunda vez que acude a la línea en el partido. Y el primero entra. Y anota, así que convierte ambos tiros. Aquí tenemos a Dinwiddie. Lleva 7 puntos en el partido. Siakam por la izquierda. Y se gana la visita a la línea de personal. Los árbitros vieron el contacto y tendrá 2 tiros libres. Esta noche lleva 2 de 2 desde la personal.
Y es digno de admiración lo que ha conseguido desde la personal esta temporada. Anota más de un 90%.
Y ha cambiado a mejor con respecto a lo que logró en la línea de tiros libres el año pasado.
Y enchufa el primero. Y anota ambos.
En el primer cuarto no provocó ningún tiro libre, pero lo está solucionando.
Aquí tenemos a Poole, cubierto por Dinwiddie. Va por los 3. Lo atrapa Watanabe. Será balón para Toronto. A la zona. Siakam. Chaka.
La asistencia vale la mitad de esa canasta.
Tenemos a Poole. Si miramos las estadísticas, promedia algo más de 8 puntos por partido. Se levanta otra vez. Y provoca la falta en el tiro. Acudirá a la línea de personal. Primera vez que acude a la línea de personal en este partido.
Y desde la personal anota un 71% de los tiros libres. Podría mejorar ese porcentaje.
Este año ha mejorado en cierta medida en los tiros libres. Su porcentaje ha subido con respecto a la temporada pasada.
El tiro libre no entra. Los dos equipos van a introducir cambios. Y el segundo tiro libre entra. Aquí está Van Vliet. Lleva 7 puntos en el partido. Fuera en la banda izquierda. Poole se hace con el rebote.
Aunque no haya entrado, la defensa debería hacer más la próxima vez.
Sí, el entrenador debe de haberse estremecido al verle lanzar solo.
El balón le llega a Parker. Y el rebote es para Toronto.
Un partido nefasto. No ha sido capaz de anotar.
Aquí está Parker. Intenta inaugurar su cuenta particular. Wiseman con la bola. Cubierto por Boucher. Wiseman falla. Será balón para Toronto. Van Vliet. Espectacular asistencia y gran finalización. Muy buena jugada.
La charla del entrenador va a ser tremenda en el próximo tiempo muerto. Han encajado 3 canastas seguidas en la zona.
Ya sé que es de perogrullo, pero toda defensa comienza por no permitir canastas fáciles. Pero su rival está tirando muy cómodo desde la pintura.
Aquí está Wiseman. Anotó 9 puntos en su último partido.
Malo eres, tío.
El balón le llega a Poole. Solo 5 para tirar. Aquí está Wiseman. Tiro desde el ala. La suerte le abandonó. Aquí tenemos a Magruder, cubierto por Parker. Anota el tiro Magruder.
Una gran finalización. La defensa ha sido demasiado permisiva.
Y es el turno de los Warriors. 2 segundos de diferencia entre el reloj de posesión y el del partido. Tiene el balón Parker. Al centro. Y mate de Wiseman.
La asistencia al poste bajo fue magnífica.
Siakam en el exterior. Lanza el triple. Se acabó la primera mitad. No está siendo igualado. Los Raptors por delante en el marcador. Se han distanciado mucho en el marcador. Volvemos enseguida desde el Scotiabank Arena en 2K Sports.
Vaya tela, tío. 1000 veces.
Tenemos por delante la segunda mitad del partido y la verdad es que hace falta una buena remontada para que podamos ver algo reñido. Y como no pase pronto, Pascal Siakam está dejando su marca en este partido.
Ya lleva un doble-doble. Las actuaciones de este tipo siempre suponen una inyección de energía para todo el equipo.
Está siendo espectacular. Ha aportado muchas cosas al equipo y ahora sus
Ya
rivales
debe
van
ser
a
dado
sufrir
suerte,
para
a ver qué más
pararle los
quieren
pies.
ahora.
Curry con el balón. Robo de Siakam.
Pero es que está haciendo el ridículo, Carry, tío.
Se
No
ha
se
quedado
mete
solo.
delante, tío. Se lo mete delante, tío. No hace falta que perdamos.
Está Curry. Wiggins en la banda. El balón le llega a Wiseman. Curry en el exterior. Falla desde el exterior. Será balón para Toronto.
No, ya con Siakam no se puede, tío. Es ultra rápido,
Y
tío.
vale la canasta. Le han hecho falta e irá a la línea de personal para sumar un punto más.
Hoy está jugando bien, con confianza. Está anotando con buenos porcentajes.
Una bala, tío. Mira eso, tío. El jugador corre 1. Tiene 1 de velocidad. Qué asco de juego, tío. Y no falla un tiro Pascal, Siakam.
La segunda parte está en marcha. Primer minuto de juego. Curry. Y consigue encestar.
Consiguió establecer una posición interior y canasta fácil.
Es falsísimo este juego, tío. No sirve.
La juega Siakam. Anunoby en el exterior. El balón le llega a Van Vliet. Falla de 3.
Ha fallado, pero habían anotado los
Mira,
3 tiros
a ver
que
cómo no
habían
falla ni un
antes
tiro.
en este tercer cuarto.
He pasado tres pueblos con Pascal Siakam,
La
tío.
línea en el partido.
No es tan bueno en la NBA.
Y convierte el primero.
Mira, no falla. ¿Te apuestas algo? Me ha puesto la vida al que no falla.
Convierte ambos tiros desde la línea.
Es alucinante, tío.
Primer minuto y medio de baloncesto del tercer cuarto.
37 puntos
El
me
balón le
lleva.
llega a Wiseman. Otra vez Curry. Y van a ser 2 tiros libres. Le han tocado durante el lanzamiento. Primera vez que acude a la línea.
El 89% de porcentaje de tiros libres le coloca entre los mejores de la liga.
Y no es el mismo porcentaje de éxito que tuvo con los tiros libres el año pasado, aunque anda cerca.
Y el primero entra. Stephen Curry anota los dos. Está siendo un partido muy desigual.
Hay que felicitarles por la ventaja que han conseguido, desde luego.
Llega el balón a McGee. Bamble, cubierto por Thompson.
La defensa solo le molestó lo suficiente para hacerle fallar.
A la zona. Mate de Thompson. Estos jugadores mueven el balón maravillosamente bien.
Se están mostrando muy generosos.
Es todo un espectáculo, solo piensan en el bien del equipo.
Pues siempre hace lo mismo, tío. Tomar la posición y tiro la bandeja.
Gran parte de su ventaja es gracias a él.
Aquí tenemos a Carrera con 11. Ya estamos en el tercer cuarto, apenas han pasado 2 minutos y medio.
Mira cómo corre, tío.
La
Que
suspensión.
no está, tío. Está
Lo
loquísimo,
han
tío.
desviado. Ha salido el balón. Los Raptors conservan la posesión. Vamos a ver una demostración de cómo se defiende el aro en el tapón móvil One de esta mitad.
Pero por favor, ¿qué tapón? Los amantes del juego defensivo deben estar que no caben del gozo.
Van a hacer un cambio en los Warriors. Siakam. Y pitan interferencia. Van a conceder la canasta.
Le ha faltado un pelo para que el tapón fuera legal. No se puede tocar el balón cuando está bajando.
Y Golden State tiene la posesión. Pascal en el exterior. Adentro. Locura. El tapón es de
¿Qué me estás contando? Si yo he soltado el botón, tío, ¿para qué?
Salen corriendo 3 contra 3.
Es que no hay quien entienda este puto videojuego, tío.
Y el tiro entra.
Y se ve que insisten en el ataque interior.
Sí, están logrando buenas opciones cerca del aro. Así llevan la racha que llevan.
Malo. Anteriormente es una mierda de
El
equipo.
balón le llega a Wiggins. Curry en el exterior. A la zona. Locura. Wiggins intenta salir de la nevera. Anunoby atrapa el rebote.
Creo que vio a un defensor por el rabillo del ojo y le entraron las dudas.
Aquí está Dinwiddie. Casi no tiene espacio. ¡Preciosa bomba!
Lo más complicado de ese tipo de tiros es el momento de soltar el balón.
Qué flojo de equipo este interiormente, tío.
Tiene la posesión.
No llega nunca, tío. Qué asco, tío.
Curry con el balón.
No.
Lleva 11 puntos en el partido. Al interior. Pascal. Y llega Pascal con el mate.
Bueno, no encaja en el molde típico de ala pívot, al menos en cuanto a altura, pero lo compensa con su gran capacidad atlética.
El balón le llega a Van Vliet.
Qué falso, tío.
Están anotando con más precisión que su rival.
Desde el descanso están bastante más acertados que ellos.
No me voy a olvidar de este partido, ¿eh?
Los Warriors tienen el balón. Intentan encontrar el modo de anotar.
Les está costando abrir la lata.
Otra vez Curry. Otro error en el tiro. Y ahora los
Mira cómo corre, mira,
salen
mira.
a la carga. Se eleva. Pascal Siakam la hunde para abajo.
Si se mete en este juego a Pascal Siakam es el mejor jugador de la
Le ha
NBA.
dejado en mal lugar a la defensa.
Curry con la bola. Estoy mirando sus estadísticas. Ahora mismo promedia unos 22.
No mete, Clay Thompson no mete un punto, tío. Mira. Él solo hace el contraataque y él solo anota, tío.
Para la colección. Y ya son 51.
Hace que parezca fácil.
Y otro más. Nadie ha anotado más que él.
No, paso ya de este juego, tío.
En el tablero. Y Toronto se lleva el partido por una diferencia sustancial. Esta noche se han lucido. Una exhibición contundente delante de un público que disfrutó cada instante.
De esta victoria solo pueden sacar lecturas positivas. En ataque, en defensa, prácticamente todo les salió a pedir de boca.
Y aquí terminamos. Con ustedes hemos estado Antoni Daimiel, Jorge Quiroga y Sixto Miguel Serrano. Gracias por estar con nosotros.
Odio este juego, tío.
For perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up.
Más lentísimo, tío.
Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more on the way. Got the small private, it's a lot more. You know you get got the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my plate. Gotta keep my
Voy a correr la carrera de Aldama, tío. Vale, me digo que si compré sin querer. No da ni los buenos días, ¿sabes? Qué asco, tío. Estoy más aburrido ya.